Actual Facts Tarot. I am Goddess Harar-Tat, and this is a general love reading for Libra. I'd like to thank you for stopping by and checking out my page today and coming to visit me. Don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell notifier. Share the video with your friends, okay, if you like the video. Now, Libra, we will be utilizing the Tarot Nefertari today for your what's going on behind closed doors love reading that is already spread out for you, and we're going to dive right on in, okay? Libra, the first column, you have the Magician, you have the Queen and King of Swords. Now this is a divine union, okay? The masculine and the feminine. So you're definitely stepping on the scene with your energy. Now this could be saying to me that you are utilizing your masculine and feminine aspect of self to be the magician while you are in there, your lab, concocting all things that you need to create for your life. You have the water element, the sword element, of course, the pentacle, and the wand, the fire, the desire to make this happen. It could be saying that you are becoming whole within yourself, okay? Or this could be saying that the other side of it is you need a miracle because the person who broke it off with you utilize both their masculine and their feminine aspect to you to cut this tie, to cut off this relationship, and now you need a miracle to bring it back together. It could be saying that also, Libra. Now the second column, we have the will of the divine will of destiny, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Supreme and Great Father Sar, who is the Hierophant, stepping on the scene. Now this is saying to me that in divine timing, you will receive a favorable environment or a win with someone if you are able to have your lower desires and your lower things that you want to manifest pushed to the side, okay? Or those things are just pushed to the side, okay? The fear, the doubt, the stress and the worry that you may have, or the anger that you may have towards the person, those are all lower level feelings. And while you're here on your throne as a Sar, Libra, those things have to bow down to your will, okay? So as the magician, you will be able to have these things bow down to your will, and that may be why you need the King and the Queen of Swords to cut the tie between you and your lower level like desires, or the things that you could be addicted to. Like it could be you could be addicted to a person, you could be addicted to a job, you could be addicted to money, you could be addicted to anything, drugs, drinking, alcohol, anything. Those things have to bow down to your will because you're about to cut the tie, or you have cut the tie. Now it could be saying that as well, that it is time for that with a divine will of destiny, and that is, or it could be saying that it is your destiny to do these type of things, for nothing to hold you. Okay, Libra. Now your third column is you have the Sun now, and the Two of Chalices, as well as the great deity Anubu and Pu as death. And this came out with it is the Eight of Chalices. Now what this is saying to me is that you have been praying with the Eight of Chalices, and the deity that responded to your prayer was Anubu. Apparently, Libra, you have been praying for something to end, okay, with the Eight of Chalices. This is my praying card. You can see he's in prostration. Okay, so you're praying to end something, and the deity Anubu answered you. Okay, you needed something to end so that you can have your counterpart with you. Okay, or that you mastered your masculine and feminine aspect of self, because you see Anubu is standing here. There is a male here, there is a female there. Okay, now that could be that you pray to Anubu to help you transform so that you can love yourself, love all of yourself, Libra. Your like I said, the two of chalices, masculine and feminine aspect of self. Now, this is how you get to be happy. This is how you get to be happy once you mastered that whole thing. That's the happiest card in the deck. That's the sun right there, Ra stepping on the scene. Now, this could also be saying that this is actually a person that you want, okay? That you've been praying to Anubu to bring you, praying for things to transform, praying for things to end, and that you two come back together again. As the King and Queen of Swords, both of you are fencing with each other. You're fencing with each other, fighting with each other, okay? So it's like, you don't want to fight anymore. You want that to end, and you want Anubu to step in between this. You want him to step in between this fight. Now, that could be it too, okay? And you want your counterpart, be it a male or a female, to bow down to your love for them as you sit on the throne as the Hierophant. You want a favorable environment, but it's all going to take time to do with the divine will of destiny. Or you could be saying that this person is your destiny. That you want them to bow down to your love. You want them to bow down to your affection. You want them to bow down to how you feel about them and submit to this relationship and be with you as the two of chalices. You deserve love and they deserve love. So, like I said, you're praying to whichever God you worship to end this. And Nubu represents he represents the deities, but he is a deity of he is mine. He is one that I worship. You will worship whoever it is that you're worshiping. I have many gods. A lot of people only worship one God, but I have many gods, and Anubu is one, Anpu, Asar is another. The Tahuti is the magician as well, and Tahuti is another deity. They are my ancestors, great ancestors, and are indeed very powerful. I call on them all the time, but you're not interested in who I call on, right? Scorpio, you have the Love Oracle cards to give further detail. Did I say Scorpio? I probably said Scorpio because I've been trying to put Scorpio video out 4 times today. 4 times. I finally got it out right before I did you, Libra. And, it was hard, my darling. It was hard to do this. But I didn't fail with Scorpio. I gave Scorpio the reading that Scorpio was supposed to get. All right, Libra. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I mean, there is water energy out here. Tell me more, Libra. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, Libra, he is or she is definitely working on their chalice that they want to give you because they want it to be pure and beautiful. And without any, salt in the water. Here is the hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistence, working on it. On the magician. The magician, you're working on it, all right? You're working on it, Libra. Okay, now let's see what else you have here. What is it? Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Okay, now one of the storylines where we're talking about your lower level, your lower self, wanting things of this lower dimension that you telling to bow down to you on the throne, that you want to raise up out of this muck and mire of these illusory things that, are of this world. Okay. That could definitely be a confirmation on that. Or it could be saying, that's exactly what it looked like it's saying. Focus on self and self-worth. Okay. Because people who are focusing on lower level physical materialistic things, they are definitely not focused on anything higher or healing, or they have to do a lot of shadow work, okay? Or those addicted to drugs and whatnot. Now here's the butterfly. See, here we go. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child growth. Okay. So definitely you fighting you. Okay. Libra, this is you fighting you. Becoming one with your masculine and feminine aspect of self, which is your positive and negative. So you want your lower self to bow down to the higher self, but my darling, it's not going to bow down, or your lower instincts are not going to bow down to your higher instincts unless you accept that you have them, and that is not a bad thing, and that is not something that you can literally do away with. Now you can feed one masculine or feed one feminine, both representing masculine positive, feminine negative, okay? You can feed them both, but you must maintain balance with the Ace of Pentacles right here. Maintain balance in between the two. Don't go all the way to the right, don't go all the way to the left, okay? Don't do that. Now, I hope I didn't confuse you. But, my darling, here is the sacred language, the secret language of light, transmission from the soul. My apologies, Libra. Like I said, it took me a long time to get Scorpio out. Let's crack this open together, my darling. It took a lot out of me. Scorpio, if you're dealing with one. Woo! All right. Ooh, Saye Hika. We want to get the transmissions from your soul, Libra. Ooh, Saye Hika. Okay, one more. Ooh, Saye Hika. Libra, you could also be dealing with another air sign like you, a Aqua or a Gemini. But let's get to what I was chanting. Now the Who represents your creative force of will, Libra. Whatever it is that you're trying to do here, you're attempting to become whole with self, okay? And accept each side that you have, okay? And be balanced with both, because you're going to need both in this illusory world. Now, I'm not saying to do drugs or anything like that, but I am saying that those lower level things like anger and whatnot, and things that you need to defend yourself, like the ego and whatnot, are things that you need to keep while dealing with these lower level beings here in this world. Now, the Saye is your intuitive powers, okay? As well as the Hika is your magical powers. So these are the things you're utilizing as the magician, as the Tahuti or Thahutwi, to basically become whole. More? Okay. All right, one more. All right, that's it. What is the transmission of your soul? Grounding. Let's see. Grounding is number 6. Very interesting. Let's see what it says. Grounding. Anchor into the earth and always feel at home. Circumstances have affected your energy, You may be feeling disconnected, scattered, or overwhelmed. You may be bumping into things or forgetting if you locked the door or turned the iron off when you left home. Stop whatever you are doing and breathe. Let yourself be here. Call your dispersed energy back to your heart. Imagine any imbalanced or excess energy flowing into the earth and feel the calmness of nature in exchange. Nature uses this energy for growth and expansion. This is the symbiotic, co-creative process that we need to remember and honor. When you recenter, you will begin to feel more aligned, relaxed, and at peace. This may also be a message to spend more time outside. Nature lovingly resets our energy. It holds no judgment, but simply allows and accepts. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Libra. Oh. All right, my darling. Okay. So ground yourself. Ground yourself. Nature has both positive and negative aspects, okay? Like the water is absolutely beautiful, is it not? I mean, the oceans are magnificent to look at, but inside the ocean is complete and utter death, right? So one is positive and the other is negative, right? Indeed. So observe nature, my darling, while you are connecting to your whole self, okay? And in divine timing, you will find that this will be a favorable situation. You will find that you won over your positive and negative self by remaining grounded and balanced, okay? If you know about the deity Mayat, I would chant Mayat if I were you, because Mayat is the balancer while you are doing this, okay? As well as the Hu Saye Hika. Chant Mayat Hu Saye Hika, okay? All right, my darling, well, that's the end of your reading. It went pretty long. Okay, Libra. If this resonated with you, which I hope it did, my darling, because this is magnificent. Okay, this is magnificent because some people are too much too feminine, like too negative. Some people are too positive. If you can find that balance, my darling, yes, that's the way to go. Libra, like, share, and subscribe to my page, as well as hit the bell notifier to know when I will be uploading more of your videos. Now, if this didn't resonate with you, oh my goodness, I will do my best to get you a better reading next time. Okay, do my best, because this one is completely awesome. Okay, Libra. You know I love you, right? I love you, Libra. Okay, you are just the best. You are the awesome fellow air sign. I'm Aquarius myself. And I love my Libra and Gemini. Oh my goodness, I love all the signs. I just really love my fellow air signs because I can really connect to y'all. Anyway, well, that's it. That's all I gotta go. As much as I want to stay. Libra, peace, love, and light. Okay, baby? Bye-bye.